Latest data coming in from the 24-hour rain totals, which we'll get to in a second. I want to take you outside real quick and show you what the Syntex Roof Systems camera looks like currently in Killeen. And you can see the high cloud cover that's in place along with low clouds as moisture continues to stream into our area. This has been a wet pattern in Texas and especially in central Texas, and it just continued today. This moisture that's left over from Tropical Storm Barry stalling out. This is what brought the rain to Kerrville, brought the rain to San Saba, and today the big rain was actually over parts of Burnett, Williamson, and Travis County, thankfully staying outside of our area for the most part. But you can see that rain that just got stuck on the northwest side of Austin. That's where they had very heavy rainfall totals. We're talking over a foot of rain just in the last 24 hours alone. Some areas in the last 12 hours picking up a foot of rain, and in the last 24 hours picking up 17 inches of rain on the northwest side of Austin. That's going to flow right into Lake Travis, but unfortunately, as it does so, has caused flooding. You saw some of that earlier in the newscast, and unfortunately, they're still dealing with it there. Now the question is, where does this spin go? And in this case right now, I think the spin that's brought all that is stuck over our western counties. We have new development that unfortunately does look like it's heading towards the San Saba area. I was out there with Bella Papaduke earlier, and you still have very high rivers in place. Unfortunately, I don't think you're done with the flooding here yet for the next 24 hours at least. Flash flood warning in effect for Hamilton County running through 6:30 p.m. This is radar and gauge indicated that there is flooding in Hamilton County. We also have a new flash flood warning here through 8:30 for Hamilton, Mills, Lampasas counties. This does include Goldthwaite, the city of Lampasas, because all this rain is going to be rolling down the tributaries into the Colorado River and continue to cause issues there. You can see the lightning, the very heavy rain crossing Highway 183. This stretches from Lomita up through Goldthwaite, and this is torrential rainfall. We have rainfall rates showing up at 4 to 5 inches per hour south of Goldthwaite. So unfortunately, this is going to cause more flooding issues as that does continue to work southeast. San Saba, here's the latest track on it. I do think the rain will arrive here in the next 30 minutes or so, probably before 6:45-ish, that heavy rain rolling right into the city. I know you're dealing with trying to clean up out there. I know you're trying to figure out what is safe out there. You probably want to get somewhere safe before the rain comes in, as that could exacerbate the flooding. San Saba River already at moderate flood stage of around 27 feet. We also have the Colorado River, a flood warning for it, river flood warning, because it's at major flood stage at 39 feet. That has come down from where it was. Both those rivers have, but any sort of rain that falls into the watershed will continue to rise those rivers here as we go through the night. And it's not over for the rest of central Texas either, especially west of I-35. A flood watch continuing here through Sunday. Showers and thunderstorms looking to become more organized as we are seeing those cooler cloud tops on enhanced satellite. That tells me that is going to continue. So while the model is struggling to see it, I do have that potential for rain continuing to work over areas west of I-35. You can see the model trying to show some of these showers and thunderstorms continuing. I think it's going to cluster around that area that we just saw as we go through the night. So we'll be monitoring that very closely for our friends along and west of Highway 281. Shower and thunderstorm chances continue overnight, but especially west of I-35. And then tomorrow, if that low is still around, we'll likely see more showers and thunderstorms again. Models don't have a lot going on, but I am going to throw in a 40% chance of rain tomorrow. Thankfully, it looks like high pressure may move in after that as we head into Monday and potentially into Tuesday. Highs getting into the lower 90s. How much rain are we talking about? Unfortunately, it looks like areas west of 35 have the potential to see 2, 3, maybe even 4 inches of rain. I will say this, the models have all underestimated the range, so it could even be higher than that if that stuff clusters. Again, that's why you need to stay tuned. Have your emergency radios around should something come up in the middle of the night. You need to get out of the way. We'll watch that for you the best we can, though. Fireworks, not an issue here tonight, but the high pressure that is going to take over and eventually get this rain out of here, that's what's coming as we head through the rest of next week. And we'll eventually see this start to quiet down. So let's show you your 10-day forecast for central Texas. A 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, up to 40 now tomorrow. 89 for Sunday, 90 for Monday. We'll call 94 coming up on Tuesday. I have some small chances of storms Tuesday and Wednesday. It does not look like what we've dealt with this weekend. After that, though, temperatures do climb up and they'll get close to 100. Mind you, if you're in one of the areas that saw recent rainfall, it may feel closer to 105 to maybe even 110 with the humidity in place. 20% chance of rain Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday in the Brazos Valley. Look at the rest of that 10-day forecast. We're drying out. We're heating up, getting close to the upper 90s next week.